Go!
Thanks for that. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Bill, and this is Trying to Stand, where I try new things in pop culture because I've been living under a rock. Alright, so, for those of you who are following along, this is the last day of Thanksgiving, my Thanksgiving marathon. If you're watching this in the future, this is just a regular episode, ignore me. Whenever I pick things, it's either a combo of I want to do it, a lot of people ask me to do it, oh it fits with the timing, oh it fits with the season. This one's for the kids. I know literally nothing about Yungblud, except people want me to check out the music. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to do with my hands. Let's just do this. This song is called Parents. Those parents, am I right, fam? Relate to me, teens. Is it a solo artist? Is it a band? What are we doing here?
I brush my teeth with bleach cause I ain't got time for cavity.
No, that's not good.
Said if you kiss a boy, I'm gonna shoot you dead. So I tied him.
Holy
We'll survive, cause parents ain't always right.
I mean, yeah, he's not wrong, but holy crap. Like, even the way this is filmed, it's so jarring. Holy crap. No, don't, oh god.
Hi, nice to meet ya.
Hi. Holy f***. I can't unsee the T-Mobile color scheme though.
That's like, because I get the feeling that I'm gonna get shot. I hope she.
Holy crap.
Parents ain't always right.
But can the kids kill the guns? Jesus Christ. Holy damn. Dude's pissed and like, yeah, that's a lot of very agreeable, rational things to be pissed off about. Holy crap. That was so like just raw, like in your face. Like there was no like, oh, what's the metaphor mean? Like, Jesus Christ. I really liked the song, but holy shit. I was not ready for that. Okay, we got the lyrics. That'll help. Okay, I thought that was the lyric, but I wasn't 100% sure because my high hopes are getting low. I love you, Brendan Urie, but yeah. This is so much at once. And I think that's kind of the point, is it's like, hey, instead of tackling like one really important issue right off the bat, we're gonna dump it all on you because it's being all dumped on them, us, on people, this generation, the whatever. Like, it's just being dumped. It's so much to deal with. So then the song also kind of takes that approach because it's just unyielding, no time to breathe. Like just very guerrilla style, shaky cam, in your face, like intense imagery. Holy good for you, dude. That was insane. That's not easy to do, not easy to digest. Like, yeah. Jesus Christ. Like, just right from the beginning, I brushed my teeth with bleach because I ain't got time for cavities. Like, there's too much fucking shit. And you're not wrong. It's not, you know, oh, the new iPhone doesn't have enough cameras. This is real heavy shit. I'm gonna have to bleep out a lot of shit, but goddamn, good for you, sir. Holy I don't know what to do right now. It's about so many things at once. Like you have homophobia, abuse, a lot about like gun violence and school shootings, sexual assault, suicide, depression. The attitude of the song is the attitude that's kind of given to a lot of people, unfortunately, which is deal with it. I didn't even have like a moment for like an emotional footing. Like I could barely squeeze out uncomfortable jokes. But like I really liked that song. Like the video was hard. That was hard. Life is hard. I'm not gonna sit here and give you advice. I'm not here to do that or to do anything but give my breakdown of music and the impression that it gives me. Sometimes people, no matter they're adults, teenagers, parents, children, whatever, like not everyone's going to have all the answers. So it's a lot of push to not only survive and get through this and find answers, but like your answers. Have your own thoughts. That used to be so much more subtly done than this, but also like that's not been working because here's all these problems still going, still being amplified, still affecting people. And it's like literally that approach of, you know what? Metaphors. Fix this shit. Be a free thinker. What's been happening clearly isn't working. I don't even think I could register 80% of the visuals that just got pushed into my brain. And what bothers me is like the quantity and the intensity surprised me, but the topic super didn't. You know what I mean? My brain instantly went to, why is he coming outside of his house in his underwear, not why is he holding a weapon? That bothers me. This video wants to prove a lot of points, and did, successfully so. Yeah, these people are so old, the way they think about it all, if I try, I would never know. My high hopes are getting low. Literally, it's the old way of thinking about things just aren't working anymore. Like, it was just unyielding. I'm not gonna say you can't trust anyone, but yeah, this song very much is a reminder that like you can't trust everyone and you need to think for yourself. These problems still exist. There's no solutions yet. So what are your solutions? Not letting those things become concrete obstacles, pushing you to know that you're not the only one who thinks these things, feels this way, experiences this, urging you to literally survive in the lyrics, but then also encouraging you to find the solutions, find your solutions, because no one's is working right now. And that's very unfortunately accurate. Bravo, that was Jesus. Like, I don't think I have anything else here. It's unfortunate that this is so accurate. You know what I mean? Like, good for you, man. That was just chaos. Hope for the underrated youth. Good. Everything's gonna be okay, right? This isn't a trick.
If I left today
Whoa.
and changed my second name,
Woo! Those notes.
but ain't the never
Woo! Oh, is he British? Better.
kiss this over.
God damn. Dude, yeah, take the gun away from him. Okay.
Got called an alien for being myself. Ain't got the patience to be someone else.
Yeah.
Kiss this over. The other
Damn.
is hope for.
Oh,
I'm telling you the truth. Yeah, there's
f***ing god damn it. Yes. The point, not the visuals. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. Holy shit.
yeah, there's hope for.
Stop. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh shit. Like, what the f? You can't even give me a chance to like enjoy how good the music is. Like, that was a lot. Dude does not f***ing pull his punches. Like, Jesus Christ. You have a really good voice. I really like the sound of your band. Everyone sounds really talented. I can't even like focus on that. Like, Jesus, that was... Before I get into just looking at the lyrics, the biggest takeaway for me that really like hit, I really admire and appreciate Yungblud literally took the gun away from him and was pissed off about it. Like, there's a wrong way to prepare yourself. Like, he didn't want violence, and then ironically that being the thing that set everything off, like made it so devastating. But I really wanted to just draw attention to and appreciate that there's a, like, my hands are shaking. Like, there is a right and wrong way to face these kind of things, and it's so even unarmed, even surrendering, like shooting him down like that, like holy I really admired that. Like, this wasn't like, it wasn't such a cut and dry issue. Like, a lot of different avenues are being explored here. It's an issue of perception, stereotyping, like a lack of care or understanding or communication, the right and wrong ways to be approaching things, the ways to be constructive and unsuccessful in proving your point or taking a stand. Let's just look at the lyrics, because yeah, it's a lot. Cut all my hair off, change my name, I won't be sorry. Like being stifled, like being controlled. My personality got fucked up by the Adderall. Got called an alien for being myself. It's like it's addressing that kind of rebellion from being so ordered, put in a box, like controlled. It reminds me of My Chemical Romance's Teenagers. Like, it's just that feeling of like shaking that can, like eventually like bursting, but it's like these people congregating so they can be themselves and figure things out, trying to tell each other like no to the gun, and like congregating the way they do, and lacking in resources because they've been rejected or outcast or cast aside or disadvantaged because they were different, according to the song. Getting thrown away, discarded, like what was it? Thrown away like a magazine? Yeah. If I die, would you cry, or would you come and bury me alive? You're already killing me. You're not letting me be who I am. Taking away fundamental things in the name of trying to prevent trivial things, like how you dress or your hair, how that builds this hellish scenario for everybody and everything involved. Those really intense, like rock, skrelty high notes, it felt like screaming, but it was to push forward a word in the sentiment of the song, to have that voice out there, to give another point of view. You're trying to change so many things about me. You really can't do that to people. Like a plea as well as a demand for your voice to be respected, to be understood, just to be heard. Whether it was the kid with the gun facing that SWAT team or Yungblud without the gun holding a white flag of surrender, the outcome was the same. Clearly he wants to change that by addressing it. A way to combat these things is with brutal, honest, graphic imagery. Because these are brutal, honest, and graphic problems. Like, good for you, dude, for taking on so much. And next we have Kill Somebody. Great. Let's keep the theme going. Alright, I trust you, dude, because, like, these are done to the height of intelligence. It's not, you know, everything sucks. Like, this is done with a lot of, like, complexity and depth and respect. So I trust you, but that's an aggressive name for a song.
Maybe it's a love song.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, it's acoustic, so we were close. Bah!
All I wanna do
Jesus Christ.
today, you turn me like a
Oh, no, oh, f***ing A, Jesus.
leave me for dead, please.
No.
You may think this is a metaphor, something you've never heard before. I know.
You talking to me?
Kill somebody like you.
Jesus Christ. Well, Okay, musically, beautiful. I love this guy's voice a lot. I really like his voice, but I loved 2 layers of his voice both times. One being low and almost like dazed or over it or just drained of energy or in that like f it headspace. And the other one still losing his shit. So it's like these 2 different conflicting emotions in the same person, which then, yeah, because he's doubling up on roles in this. But it's about, definitely it's a delve into himself, anger and apathy just meeting in that place. Like it's 2 very different emotions that are still both not okay with the situation, but conflicting in what they want the response to be. And it's just shredding him apart. And obviously it's dealing with a lot of self-harm and suicide as well as anxiety and definitely depression. Like, again, like, good for you. Like, that's such, at least for me personally, a difficult thing to express and process, and to be able to just do that even with just the musical choices before we even get into the visual ones. Like, it was making me nervous and anxious, just the conflict of emotions just grinding and just shredding into each other. One of them wasn't even an aggressive mindset, which makes it even more just off kilter and discomforting. That's so impressive. It's like listening to Billie Eilish for the first time. You're just not prepared for it, except now I'm being screamed at. It's just so wonderful as well as heartbreaking. People are becoming so much more self-aware and articulate and can contextualize what they're feeling in such an amazing way like this. The music alone is just shredding itself apart, constantly at odds, constantly conflicting. The chorus being about screaming kill somebody, and then the lyrics of the song just losing hope, like he's frustrated with himself. It's like he's talking to his psyche or to his headspace. Like, you turn me like a corkscrew, put words in my mouth that I don't want you to. My time is acting as my currency. There's just so much, like, I don't want to say lack of control, because creatively, no. The story here, nothing is copacetic, nothing is functioning. Like, even the song doesn't feel traditional, and even like the visuals of like his hands being covered in blood and like the the self-harm, the suicidal visuals, the pain that's self-inflicted there, physically or mentally, but then even turning to his guitar and trying to play it, his hand's still covered in blood, his blood's just getting on the guitar, like it's staining the thing that should be helping him, and then he takes out the frustration on that, thinking this is a metaphor, and it's like, no, what you see is very much what this is about. Again, like, it's so upsetting how much this didn't surprise me. It only surprised me how well it was done. Like, I feel like I'm freezing up. Like, it's so much stuff, and it's just unyielding, which rightfully so. Like, I feel like I'm like frozen in front of like a fight. Like, I'm just so clenched. Taking this in, watching it, listening to it, everything adds more and more. It's like this artistic upset overload. It's selfishly reaffirming too that, like, I'm not the only one who's been that angry with themselves. You know, like, it has this, it's oddly validating. I really like that song, and I applaud how it was done. Next we have Casual Sabotage. Ooh. I love his voice, and I really appreciate the opportunity to just kind of focus on that for a minute. The name of the song, Casual Sabotage, linked then with the recurring line towards the end, shut me out till we're nothing but friends, and then also burn me down till we're nothing but enemies. First I thought he was saying that he shuts other people out because he's saying that he needs to exist, like his lips are sewn up, he feels pressure, he's disoriented emotionally, he's hiding. But if it's sabotage to be in hiding and to shut people out, I think it's about, maybe the word isn't sensitive, but about being like that desire to be more in tune with yourself as well as your surroundings and others. Like, he's denying himself a part of his life and existence by turning off those parts of him, like challenging himself to open up so he can live, craving emotional vulnerability because you're not allowing yourself to have that. My favorite part of the lyrics of the song is, I don't understand this on my own. It takes a lot of strength to understand that you don't understand, and it's very much advocating for not only being self-aware but also helping yourself improve by getting you the things you need, even if that means help to understand yourself, which is beautiful. There were times where it felt like thrashing about and trying to like understand it, and that cry and that scream for help, but other times where it felt really soft and like internal, like lullaby almost. Like, it just got really like soft and malleable, and even the lyric, like, I'm just a messed up kid, like feeling that shrinking feeling. Yeah, I thought it was about him holding other people at arm's length, but then towards the end, I won't ever hide alone with sewn up lips. She took my heart and cut it out. So I don't take this so much as like a breakup song, but I think it's being hurt or being let down or feeling pain, but then persevering through it. Here it is out here, something bad happened, and then that like reserve, that repulse, that just retreating into your shell, building up your walls, keeping everybody else out because you don't want to feel that again. And it's encouraging himself, like coaxing himself emotionally out through feeling all this pain. I don't know if it's a breakup, parental figure, or friendships, or what, and then like, I can't take this anymore, like a self-conflict. He needs to live, he needs to go experience things, to exist. I think that's why he puts himself down in that, or like kind of puts himself, like shrinks his significance down with the, I'm just a messed up kid, like, you know, I'm afraid, like sleeping with the lights on, but also still trying to push himself out of that box and to disable that boundary that he's established for himself through this pain, like moving forward despite heartache or setback or grief. And I think that's really important. I think that's absolutely incredible. I really like that song and his voice, and I like the feeling of the song too, where you could feel it felt like a churning, it felt like a grinding, like growth, but like the hard work to get there, almost like an emotional montage. You could feel gears turning and stopping, turning and stopping. I really liked that song. And we're closing out this gut-wrenching, beautiful, enlightening, devastating night with Medication. All right, Mr. Blood, let's see what happens when you take your meds. Did you forget to take your meds? I think that's Incubus.
Oh.
Yeah. Crap. All right. Back.
Guess my dad is a geezer, he keys up my mum.
more than the Pope is a right clown. I just wanna take my medication.
Jesus Christ. Dude.
Not pretend there's no dirt on your shirt, cause that's not how it works. No.
Yeah.
I just wanna
His face on a baby was very frightening. Yeah, dude. As someone who was born in the 90s, I can... Yeah, that one hit a little closer to home. Like, here's the thing that I really enjoy about songs like this. I've talked about a couple of times where it's a very uplifting sounding song, but then something's just slightly off, and then the lyrics are the polar opposite emotionally. Like, it adds to this facade that's being addressed, even like has this imbalance. When you listen to it, it's making your mind work even more, so it gets you like churning in both headspaces faster. And for this song, that makes a lot of sense because, yeah, he's literally going in and out of his meds and this delusional Stepfordian world where everything's just fine and peaches and beautiful, but then the reality is it's the background of a Tim Burton movie. Either I couldn't tell if everyone else was on the meds, his mom joining in with him, especially in the chorus, the Stepford world and the reality. Joining in with him makes me think that she was on the meds too, like everyone else was as well, which I think just adds more to the dangers of not taking it properly. Because it wasn't even like, they tell me I need to take my meds. It's like, yeah, it was prescribed to him, as he said at the beginning of the song, but it's the, I just want to find my medication and motivation. Felt like an abuse of it, or that like it's just not working. There was no other like solution. That's putting a band-aid on it in some cases, or in this case. I really liked it, but damn. Doctor says don't fight that feeling, but my head is stuck to the ceiling. I can't get it off, you super glued it on. Obviously, we're not speaking about all medication here, because I mean, every situation is different. This large movement of medicating your children for everything can lead to situations like this. You can't just take a pill and act like there isn't a problem here. Like, that's not going to solve anything. Even if you're advocating for listening to your doctor and taking the medicine, like the medicine only takes you so far. It's still eating maggots and bugs. It's still everybody being unhappy. It's still things being broken. It's still the ice cream truck giving them laser guns, which I'm sure in the reality, that's probably not what they really were. There's so much other stuff going on. Or like that lyric said about like people are shooting up their arms. Where is it? Fire shots in our arms on your street. And it's like taking the pill might help right now, but it doesn't make the external forces go away. And it's not 100% solving the internal forces, because now we're dulling our senses and not acknowledging what's going on. Reality mindset compared to the fantasy mindset, both musically as well as with the video. I really liked that. End of the day, it's just deterring you from focusing on other solutions. Like, you can't have, even if you were to advocate again for being medicated to help you with your problems, if the medicine's not allowing you to still take in your reality, and then more people are getting medicated in a way to where they're disconnected from reality, soon we have like this huge epidemic because no one's able to handle what's going on. What's really gonna get done? There's still bugs in the food, so many problems going on in the world, or even in the area, like in your day-to-day life. Then it kind of turns into like a need for the medicine after a while, like the pill addiction side of it as well. Even when he was taking the pill, like he wasn't happy. He was just jumping up and down and trying to take more. Either too many people are on it, or it's not the right solution for him, or probably not even the right medication. Like, there's so many ways where it's like we're delusional about the prescription, about the process, about how a doctor would even go about recommending this to you in the first place. Like, it's just, take it. Like, there's a whole nother layer of danger being involved here, where it's like maybe the solution, end of the day, could even be, yes, taking your medication, but this isn't the right one, and now you're never gonna know, because now you're just stuck in this loop of taking it. Or what if you're told to stop taking it, now you're addicted to it, you can't function without it. You can't just sit there and be like, oh, I'm taking a pill now, nothing's wrong. You still have to focus on it, because like the mom being on the medicine, like she wasn't able to function and provide him with the home. Him being on the medicine, he wasn't able to function and focus and settle down and do anything. Like, he was just going crazy. Like, everyone was disheveled and put together, even in the fantasy world. I found that really interesting. I really liked that. The message, not the You know what I mean. We've been through this enough. Even like how open we are to it. Like the lyric, give me a grenade and I'll tape it on my face. Like I'll just do it. We're losing our individuality, or like who's to say no to the pills once it's prescribed to you? Like we're being so obedient about medication like this. It's interesting. It says a lot and it's very well done. I really liked that one. Love couldn't be the medicine, or friendship. That was really good, but holy crap, I'm so drained. There you guys go. That was me listening to Yungblud for the first time. But what did you guys think? Do you want me to do more Yungblud? Let me know by liking the video, or liking it if you did. Subscribe if you want more. Thank you so much to everyone who's been watching and supporting me. Every click, every view, every like, every sub, I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm thankful for all of you and all you give to me as far as encouragement, support, feedback, everything. I appreciate you more than you know. I hope everyone had a happy and safe holiday. Please, as we start to enter more of the holiday season, please make sure you have your resources available to you during these difficult times, or anyone who might need them has them as well. And that concludes Thanksgiving weekend. I will see you on Tuesday with more Trying to Stand goodness and some more holiday stuff as we end this year. But I just want to say thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you, and take care of yourselves, please.